Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
From Norwell High School in Ossian, Indiana, welcome to another production of Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com. This afternoon, the Norwell Knights take on the Snider Panthers in a non-conference clash. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome aboard. I'm Derek Decker, pleased to be bringing you another production of Norwell Baseball here today. We're going to have a shortened pregame. I've got to go take care of a couple of things. Athletic Director Kelby Waybright has asked that a couple of families, including mine, will join us for a ceremonial first pitch ceremony this afternoon. So what we're going to do here today is we're going to have that first pitch in just a moment after this plate meeting is concluded, and we'll go ahead and leave the mic open. We'll just leave a crowd mic on, and then we'll have the starting lineups and the national anthem for you. So we'll go ahead and take a very short break and return. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Now, welcome back to Norwell. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We're going to go ahead and take the headset off, leave the mic on. So I'll be back in just a few minutes after the first pitch, followed by the lineups and the national anthem, and then first pitch. Thank you for joining us this afternoon on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Shouldn't you be out there?
I was just doing flips and I was already up. Man, you guys got the setup in here. Yeah, you eat those seeds, yeah.
I will. Gotta have open mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention at this time. Prior to today's game, we would like to pay our respects and recognize two of our baseball community families. This past year, two seniors associated with our program, Derek Decker and Christian Bahada, tragically lost their fathers. Mike Decker could always be found down first baseline, sitting on the end of the picnic table, likely wearing a Detroit Tiger or Norwell hat, eating a bag of popcorn. Mike passed away on August 5th of 2017. Steve Bahada would be sitting in his LSU chair or in the stands behind home plate with his wife, and you would certainly hear his patent, "Oh yeah," many times during the game. Steve passed away November 14th, 2017. May they both rest in peace and be forever at a ball game. We are honored today to have Lisa Decker and Chris Bahada, along with Derek and Christian, join us to throw out the first pitch today as a way to remember and honor Mike and Steve. Please give them a warm welcome. Thank you very much, ladies. Thank you, thank you. Pretty awesome scene here, folks. You're just turning into Derek Decker's video cast here on Wells County Voice.
They can't see.
Got the opportunity here to check out all these players paying their respects to Lisa Decker and Chris Ohana. Really a nice gesture from these young men. A great gesture on the part of the Snider Panthers for standing here for the ceremony. Welcome to Norwell High School for today's ball game between the Snider Panthers and the Norwell Knights. We'll do the starting lineups first for the visiting team from Snider, who come to today's action at 7-7. Leading off, playing center field, number 8, Jack James. Batting second, doing the catching, number 7, Dominic Deisler. Hitting third and doing on the mound, number 2, Bryson Reinig. Batting cleanup, number 15, the first baseman, Matt Eastman. Batting fifth, right fielder, number 24, Cam Miller. Batting sixth, number 21, the third baseman, Drew McCready. In the 7 hole, it's left fielder, number 12, Jeff Tolbert. Batting eighth, wearing number 11, playing second base, Jacob Kaufman. And rounding out the lineup, playing shortstop, number 3, Charlie James. The Panthers are coached by Mr. Mark Skelton. Now for your Norwell Knights, who come into the record with a 7-4. Leading off, playing center field, number 2, Caleb Kohler. Batting second, playing second, number 16, Garrett Waybright. Batting third, playing third, number 17, Belden Glasgow. Doing the catching and hitting cleanup, number 11, Ian Clark. At first base, wearing number 3, Christian Bohada. Playing shortstop, wearing number 6, Garrison Breggy. Hitting seventh, doing the pitching, number 35, Caden Mann. Batting in the 8 hole, left fielder today, number 5, Corbin Costello. And rounding out today's lineup is number 4, Levi Leidy, playing right field. The Knights are coached by Mr. Andy McLean, Dave Goodmiller, and Eric Morgan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and kindly remove all caps as we honor America and those who serve and protect it with the playing of our national anthem.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us, each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sports, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension? Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Norwell. My thanks to Athletic Director Kelby Waybright for making that ceremony happen this afternoon. So we'll continue previewing right now as the Knights have taken the field, and left to right in the outfield, here's how they'll line it up defensively this afternoon. It'll be Corbin Costello getting the start in left, and we'll let you know the reason why in just a minute. Caleb Kohler in center, Levi Leidig in right. In the infield, Belden Glasgow at third, Christian Bohada at first as they make up the corners, and Garrison Breggy, Garrett Waybright up the middle at short and second, respectively. Ian Clark gets the start behind the dish this afternoon, and the starter on the mound, who would at times be in the left field slot, is Caden Mann this afternoon. Wears number 35 for the Knights, appearing in his fifth game of the season, and has thrown in 15 innings and a record of 2-0, ERA of 4.20, and 22 strikeouts to just 10 walks. So it's been a nice year so far for Caden. We'll see if he can continue it today against the 7-7 Snider Panthers. Snider with their best win of the season coming on Saturday, winning in Game 2 of a doubleheader against Carroll on the road, 6-5 after dropping the first one, 5-0. So a great win over a top 5 opponent here for Snider so far this season. As we get set for baseball here this afternoon, it'll be Jack James, Dominic Deisler, and Bryson Reinig to lead it off here for Snider as the throw goes down to second. We have a perfect afternoon for baseball, probably the best day so far we've had on the 2018 campaign. Game time temperature today is going to be right around 73 degrees, I should say. Heat index in the upper 70s and a southwest wind gusting to about 20 miles per hour. It is a little bit breezy here at the ballpark today, but that's the case as we get ready for baseball as Mann gets onto the hill, and Jack James steps into the box for the first pitch today. It is a fastball right at the belt, called a strike by home plate umpire Jamie Gagline this afternoon. On the bases, it's Tommy Muth. Both of our gentlemen from this crew are from Fort Wayne. 0-1 is waved at and missed by James, and quickly ahead is Mann, 1-2. So Norwell looking to bounce back from a loss on Friday night against Carroll. Final being 11-2. There's a fastball again that's fouled out of play. And Jack James stays alive at the plate. Mann has not seen a lot of appearances here as of late. He's been resting a little bit. Knights have decided not to use him in recent games. 0-2 off speed. Couldn't get him to dive at a pitch that fell just above the dirt, snagged there by Clark, who gets his 11th start behind the plate this season. The only one he missed was at Blackhawk last Saturday. There's an off-speed pitch that missed just high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mann wanted it and finished at the belt, but started at the letters as it crossed. So we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. There's a fastball right at the knees on the outer edge, called strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Not a bad at bat there by Jack James, but he sits down on K's. And Mann has his first strikeout of the afternoon. And here comes Dominic Deisler here for the Panthers. And another first pitch fastball, this time misses low off of the right arm of Caden Mann. Norwell wearing their home whites today with navy trim, navy letters, and navy numbers with white pants and navy belts. 2 balls and no strikes now to Deisler as Snider comes in with the gray uniforms, gold and black trim, a gold and black pinstripe down each leg, and a script Snider in black and gold lettering across the front. Black numbers with gold trim. This is a bouncing ball sent towards short. Garrison Breggy fields cleanly, and a good throw to first gets Deisler by a couple of steps, and there are 2 gone here in the first. So Mann looking for a 1-2-3 inning to start the afternoon, and he'll face Bryson Reinig now with 2 gone and the bases empty. Reinig bats from the left side for the Panthers. Where's number 2? And Mann couldn't get on top of a first pitch, what would have been a breaking ball. 5 of the 10 pitches he's thrown here in the first have been for strikes. There's a strike call on the inner edge. We mentioned the wind a little bit in the pregame. Out of the southwest, it is blowing out to center today. So everybody has equal opportunity to gain advantage with that wind, whereas on Friday it was kind of blowing out of the west, so it was blowing out to right and gave the lefties a better advantage. 2 balls and a strike here to Reinig, and it's fouled out of play over the screen that has been installed here at Norwell. This screen was going in last Thursday, was ready for play against Belmont, and the gentleman crew came over and painted the rest of it black. Going towards third base side, foul territory. Belden gives chase, but it falls out of play, and it's still 2-2. The poles had not been painted on that day because they were so far behind just getting the net in time to actually play the game on Thursday, and then didn't get back on Friday. Came back today, finished that up, painted it all, and took down the extra netting. So there's fewer spots for the baseball to crawl under the net behind the backstop, which is considerably closer to the dish than in previous years. 2-2 off speed, outer edge. Mann thought he had it, and he just missed, and it's 3-2. Replaces the old chain link fence and no poles in sight. Payoff pitch here is fouled out of play, and some good at-bats here so far by the Snider Panther hitters to lead off the top third of the lineup. They've made Mann work 16 pitches, although he has not allowed a base runner yet in the first. The 3-2. Off speed, it bounces in there, and it's ball 4. A good at-bat by Bryson Reinig as he sees 8 pitches, and he's aboard with a 2-out base on balls. We'll have a courtesy runner for Reinig, who is the starting pitcher this afternoon. That courtesy runner will be a Lanson Schock for the Panthers. Where's number 27? Wearing the stirrups today with the pant legs rolled up. So Mann will work with the base runner on. We'll see if he tries to steal on Clark. He does not on the first pitch. It's a fastball at the knees, called a strike. Clark has thrown out nearly 50% of the runners that have attempted stealing here on the season. Norwell 2-2 here at home on the year as Mann will try a pickoff throw to first, sending Schock back in there with a head-first slide. Norwell is, again, 7-4 coming in. 5-2 on the road, though. 7 of their 11 games have been away from home. 5 of 6 this week are here at Norwell. This begins a 12-game stretch over the course of 14 days here for the Knights as the heat of the season really begins to pick up here. Ball and a strike to Eastman. Off speed, called strike 2. It fell in there mid-thigh, and he's ahead here of Eastman. Schock may be on the move here with 2 strikes. Does appear to have some decent speed over there, but he's not. It's jammed foul out of play. A lot of pitches being used here by Mann as he hasn't been able to retire hitters so far. The Snider team battling well. And Coach McLean is expecting to use Mann between 60 and 80 pitches today to keep everybody's arms fresh for the 6-game week. There's a foul tip into the glove for strike 3, and Mann works around a 2-out walk to strand a runner in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left for Snider in the top of the first. We go to the bottom. It's Snider nothing. The Knights coming to bat on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Now, welcome back to Norwell this afternoon. 73 degrees and sunny at first pitch. Just about perfect weather here at Norwell this afternoon. Here's how the Knights will get it in order. Be Kohler, Waybright, Glasgow to lead off. The middle third consists of Clark, Bohetta, and Breggy. Then Mann, Costello, and Leidig bring up the caboose in the lineup. Here's how Snider will line it up defensively this afternoon. Jeffrey Tolbert in left, Jack James in center, and it is Cam Meissner in right. In the infield, Drew McCready at third, Charlie James at short, Jacob Kaufman at second, Matt Eastman at first, Dominic Deisler behind the plate, and Bryson Reinig, the starter on the hill, the big righty for the Panthers. He was the only runner to reach base in that first inning for Snider, who struck out twice and did draw a 2-out walk, did Reinig, and Kohler steps into the box for the first time today. Norwell's offense was pretty dead on Friday. Couldn't get a whole lot going, lost 11-2 to the Chargers, and Kohler takes a first pitch strike at the belt. Reinig with a long windup and is not a hard thrower at all. Just kind of lobs it in there. But these two teams have had a couple of really good battles over the last couple of years. Norwell winning 11-6 last year on the road at Snider. Tyler Skiles coming up with a 3-run bases-clearing triple in the 6th inning to seal the deal for the Knights. There's ball 2. Did miss by a whole lot. 2 balls and a strike here. And the year before that, 2016, here at Norwell, in the dark, in 8 innings, Norwell wins 9-8. Walk-off RBI single from Middleton. That ball hammered towards the air, left center field, back at the wall, and that ball is gone. A leadoff home run for Caleb Kohler, and the Knights take a 1-0 lead here in the first. That is Caleb Kohler's first varsity home run, and it comes in the 4th pitch of the leadoff at-bat of the day here for the Knights. And again, whether that was wind-assisted or not, I'm not sure. It went over the regional champion sign in left center field, right over about 340, 350 out there, and nearly made it to the tennis courts. That ball was crushed by Kohler, and the Knights are on the board first. And then Garrett Waybright will follow it up now. And he was squaring to bunt momentarily and pulled back as the pitch was in the dirt. Kohler just absolutely tagged that baseball and hit it out of there. First homer of the year, just the second for the team. The only other one coming from Belden Glasgow last Friday. 2 Fridays ago, I should say, up at Northside. There's ball 2 to Garrett. Man threw 22 pitches in that first inning for the Knights, 13 for strikes. Here comes the 2-0. It's a fastball that's low, and Waybright's ahead 3-0. Sometimes that can really throw off the rhythm of an opposing pitcher on the first at-bat of the day, and if it goes like that. And Norwell, again, not a team that hits for a lot of power. There's a high strike just above the belt. 3-1 to Garrett. Belden Glasgow waiting on Decky and Clark in the hole here for the Knights. Caleb was hitting .278 coming into the game. There's the 3-1. It's ball 4 as it dives down. And Waybright is on with a walk here as the Knights continue to get something going in the first. Already one across on the solo shot from Kohler. And now Belden Glasgow stands in. Belden on the season had led the team, but has struggled a little bit as of late. Only .300 now, but a .500 on-base percentage. That's a team best. An interesting slide step offered by Bryson Reinig here this afternoon. He starts with his feet well apart as he misses with the first offering to Belden. But he starts, when he comes set, his feet are very far apart, and then just a short step. Might be hard to run, but Waybright's going to try it anyway. Belden lofts one in the air towards right field, back towards the track, and that ball is caught at the track by right fielder Cam Miller, forcing Waybright to retreat to first. Belden put good wood on that one as well, but it'll go down as a flyout. And a nice basket catch by Cam Miller, who had to battle through the sun and the wind, and that's the first out of the inning. So the Knights have put 2 balls in play. That was very deep. Thought it might carry towards the wall, and it made it to that gravel warning track out there. And here's Ian Clark. Waybright may try to run at some point again here. Not on the first pitch. It is a first pitch strike to Clark. Clark on the year, 333. It's been a nice year for the catcher in the cleanup spot. Pitches in the dirt. There goes Waybright. He's going to be in there on the wild pitch. So ball 1 to Clark, and a wild pitch gets Waybright into scoring position with 1 gone. Reinig comes set and delivers the 1-1. This ball's popped up. Back of the second base bag, shallow. Jack James coming on. He'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. So now 2 gone here in the first, as Clark was out in front of it and popped it up right over the second base bag. Comes Christian Bohannon now. That's from the left side. Bo, 324 on the year, has driven in a tie for a team best 8 coming into the game, although Kohler retook the lead there alone with his 9th RBI on the solo shot. And Bohannon fouls the first pitch out of play. Norwell with some early offense today. They only got 1 in the 5th inning and 1 in the 7th, I believe, on Friday night. Trailed for the entirety. There's ball 1 just above the letters offered by Reinig. 1-1 to Christian. Garrison Braggy waits on deck if Christian can reach here with 2 gone. And he squares to bunt and pulls back. And the pitch was low and away, so it's 2 balls and a strike now. Bohannon is apt to bunt at times with 2 outs. He's tried it a few times. Might give yourself a push bunt here. The third baseman, Drew McCready, still playing well behind the bag. And he'll foul it out of play again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Back out onto the road. Knights have already used that win to their advantage here once today. But I'm a firm believer that with no win, that ball would have gotten out by Kohler. Put a charge into it. 2-2 here to Christian, and that's a 55-footer that bounces over the head of Deisler, and now Waybright's going to try to score. He can't find the baseball. Waybright's going to score, and it's 2-0 as Garrett scores from second on the wild pitch. Well, I had the opportunity to see that once already last weekend. Yesterday down in Bloomington, as that'll take away the RBI opportunity for Bohannon, but he bats with a payoff pitch coming his way, and he takes it for ball 4, and Christian is on as he draws the second walk of the inning issued by Reinig. But going back to that scoring from second on a wild pitch, Jeremy Houston did it yesterday for Indiana in a 9-2 win over Illinois. Here's Garrison Braggy now. Lines the first pitch through the hole at second into right field, and Bohannon taking the turn and going towards third. Garrison's going to try for second. He's going to be there as Cam Miller, the right fielder, was playing way back. It'll put 2 runners in scoring position on the 2-out double by Braggy. There's the second hit of the Norwell inning.
Eastman, forget about him.
That was a ground ball double, as Braggy just took the turn and never stopped running. Got kind of caught up in the grass a little bit, but Cam Miller is playing way back, I think anticipating after that first fly ball issued off the bat of Belden. And now here is Caden Mann, who has been up and down this year at the plate, 241. Misses on the first pitch outside. Mann had started the year pretty well. Had his first 2 hits were both doubles and has driven in 4. Hasn't gotten a ton of at-bats here over the last few games. Chance to prove himself here, and he rips one towards center field, going back towards the wall, and it one-hops the wall. Extra bases coming for Mann. Bragi being waved around. It's a 2-out, 2-run double off the bat of Caden Mann, and the Knights lead 4-0. What a start here this afternoon for Norwell, as they have tallied 3 hits in the first inning. That's going to bring some bullpen action already here in the first for Snider, as both Bohada and Bragi score. And Cole Lewison is going to come out of the dugout here. And I think he's got a courtesy run for Caden Mann, so that's an interesting switch. But Mann, of course, the pitcher in today's game, and Lewison not in the lineup. Usually the DH, if he is in the lineup when he's not on the mound, does not play on defense. But Lewison gets the chance to run here at second with 2 gone. And Corbin Costello comes to the plate. So that was the 5th and 6th RBI for Caden Mann on the season as he tallies his 3rd double. First pitch to Costello was a bender, bounces in there. It actually bounced off the catcher, Deisler, into the right leg of Costello and back to Dominic again. And because of that, Lewison not able to advance. This is ball 1 to Costello. Corbin on the year, limited number of at-bats. 214 average. Grounds this one towards the shortstop. Backhand pick by James, and the throw across will finally end the inning. But Norwell comes up with 4 runs on 3 hits, led off by the Kohler double, finished off by the 2-run double by Caden Mann, and we're through 1 here at Norwell. It's Norwell 4, Snider nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings. We're also providers of custom rapid weight loss programs. Lose weight fast now, 20, 30, 40 pounds, with a doctor-supervised weight loss system. To learn more or schedule an appointment, call Corrective Chiropractic today at 260-353-1400. Serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Now, welcome back to Norwell here this afternoon. The Knights plate 4 in the bottom half of the first, and Cam Miller is hit with the first pitch here to lead off the at bat. No, actually, it went off his bat, and it's a foul ball. So, might have gotten his hand as well. Went right off the handle, and Miller distraught at the fact that he's not able to take first. But it's a foul ball. Caden Mann threw 22 in that first, 13 for strikes. There's an off speed in the dirt for a ball. Led off the inning by Caleb Kohler. The scoring started with him on the solo shot to left center over the regional champion sign out there. That ball is grounded towards second. A 2-hopper there, fielded cleanly by Waybright, and the throw to first gets Miller by a step for the first out of the second. So Cam's out of there 4-3, who made a nice grab in right field. Basket catch for the first out of the inning. On a deep Belden Glasgow fly ball. There's Drew McCready now, the third baseman. That's from the right side. That inning was finished off as there's a strike at the knees on an off-speed by Mann's 2-run double to the fence, right over the center fielder's head towards the 370. Hit it to the deepest part of the park. Ball 1 missed just high. Forcing Reinig to throw 25 pitches in that inning, issued 2 walks, gave up 3 hits. And when he's finding the zone, he's just kind of serving it up for Norwell hitters. It's fouled out of play 1 and 2 now. But Norwell had a great offensive showing last year up at Hawley Field in New Haven, is actually where Snider plays. That's fouled straight back to the screen. But Norwell tallied double-digit hits in that game as well, and won 11-6. Norwell leads the 5-year series 4-1. The only win for Snider coming in 2015, 4-1. That ball grounded down the line at third and just outside the bag for a foul ball into the Norwell bullpen out there. McCready turned on it, and it would have been down the line. And Belden will take a step towards the line now. Ball and 2 strikes here to Drew McCready with 1 out, and the base is empty in the top of the second inning. Fastball up, and it got away from Clark. We may see a number of different pitchers here for Norwell today. We talked about the fact that the Knights want to keep arms fresh, potentially could use them in consecutive days, especially a guy like Cole Lewison, who could come in and close this game if necessary. 2-2's down, 3 balls and 2 strikes as it gets away from Clark again. That's 2 straight now that have come out of the glove of Ian. Doesn't matter without runners on base. The 3-2 to McCready. Called strike 3, outer edge at the bottom of the knees. McCready not happy with the call. It's the 3rd strikeout, 2nd called for Mann for the 2nd out of the inning. That was a 8-pitch at bat again. So here's Jeffrey Tolbert, slices the first pitch out of play, first base side. This is the 7-hitter in the Snider order. The Knights will send Leidig, Kohler, and then Waybright. 9-1-2 in the order in the bottom of the 2nd. Off speed in the dirt. Mann got the first 2 Snider hitters retired in the faces of James and Deisler in the top of the 1st, and then issued a 2-out walk to Reinig. Fastball outside, 2 balls and a strike. To Tolbert. It's not a terribly efficient day so far for Mann, pitch count-wise, but he's been good. Swing and a miss as Tolbert was behind the fastball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Norwell already up 4-0 in this ball game. And the pitch. Tried another fastball, and he fouls it out of play once again. This Snider team has looked pretty good at the plate. Despite not putting a lot in play so far, they've wasted a lot of good pitches by Mann. But yet to record a hit today. 2-2 once again. Fastball low, and he'll fill the count once more. This is going to be at least a 7-pitch at bat, so some good at bats here by the Panthers. Payoff pitch, and he's issued a 2-out walk again, this time to Jeffrey Tolbert. 2nd walk of the day by Mann. A guy whose strikeout ratio has been over 2-1 on the season so far. And here's the 8-hitter, Jacob Kaufman. Takes a strike at the knees to lead off the at-bat. Tolbert with just an average lead out there at first. Fastball turned on and line foul. 0-2. Kaufman is behind Mann. But again, Snider's made some good contact so far, just haven't been able to find the holes and put it in play. No balls, 2 strikes. Tolbert out there at first for the Panthers with 2 outs here in the 2nd inning. Breaking ball is popped up right side, foul territory. Bohada giving chase, and he can't get there. Waybright gave a diving effort. But nobody really found that ball well off the bat, so Kaufman will stay alive. So still 0-2. Had probably a little bit had a bad start to that one and off the bat because still trying to hold on Tolbert over there at first with, of course, just the runner there. That's grounded foul as he pulled it again. There has been some offense in this series between these two. Back in 2014, Norwell won 17-12 here at Norwell. That ball is flown into pretty deep left going back as Costello, he's at the track, but he's under it, and he hauls it in. And the side is retired. Another 2-out walk by Mann, but he works around it once more. Snider comes up with no hits. They leave one. We're through an inning and a half. Let's go to the bottom of the 2nd. Knights leading 4-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm agent, and my team are here to help you turn 2. by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back to Norwell here this afternoon. Knights leading 4-0. A great first inning offensively for Norwell. They nearly batted around. They'll send Leidig, Kohler, then Waybright 9-1-2 in the order to the plate here in the bottom of the second as they try to continue pounding the baseball off of the righty Bryce Reinig, who didn't find the zone all that consistently, only 11 times on 25 pitches. But when he did, Norwell put the ball in play and put it in play hard. 3 balls made it to the warning track in that first inning for the Knights. 2 of them for hits. So Leidig leaves it off here. Leidig on the year. A 200 hitter at the bottom of the lineup and pulls one towards left center field. Back at the gap, at the wall, and it's going to one-hop the base of the wall. Leidig taking a look at third. He will stop at second with a lead-off double. And the hitting continues here for the Knights. That is the second double of the season for Leidig. And everybody's just putting a charge into the baseball. Again, Reinig not a real hard thrower, but he has not had a lot of movement on his breaking stuff and off speed. And Kohler, who led off the game with the homers, back in the box. Takes a first pitch, breaking ball for a strike at the knees. Kohler with an RBI opportunity. Doesn't bunt a lot because he's in the leadoff position. But it wouldn't be a bad opportunity here, although you got to be feeling like with the Knights hitting the way they are, you don't want to try a bunt. Here's ball 1. Reinig, a ball and a strike to Kohler with Waybright on deck. Knights trying to add to their 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. There's a fastball right at the knees, and that was the pitch to hit. It's 1-2 now. Kohler might not see another fastball. And that might be a good thing for the Knights as they have hammered the breaking stuff. Here comes the 1-2. Off speed, pulled foul. Kohler was out in front. Had he waited, he made good contact again. And he waited, he might have had himself an RBI. Leidig still out there at second with nobody out after the leadoff double. Line towards left center field, another base hit. Kohler's going to get an RBI as Leidig scores on the play. It's going to be extra bases again. Jack James kind of fumbled around with it out there in center field, and the Knights lead it 5-0 here in the bottom of the second. That is the 5th hit of the day and the 4th for extra bases for the Knights. That shot the gap. And Snider's going to make a pitching change. While they do, we'll take a break. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
welcome back to Norwell here. The Knights leading 5-0, 5 hits and 4 for extra bases in that first inning, in the first inning plus for the Knights. And out of there is Bryson Reinig. His day is done here on the afternoon, and it did not go well for the starter. Norwell will try to continue hitting the baseball here as Swanson is on for the Panthers. He is the lefty, a slight build for the Panthers, and he is replacing the starter, Bryson Reinig. So he was not on the roster today to begin the game, but he wears number 26 for Snider. So Swanson on the hill. He'll face Garrett Waybright to begin his day on the mound. And Waybright takes a first pitch ball low. He squared to bunt again, as he does in a lot of his at-bats. And this would be a good opportunity to bunt here, maybe for a hit, as the third baseman, McCready, is playing well behind the bag here. 1-0 to Waybright, who walked first time up. He squares to bunt, pushes it down the third base line, and I'm not sure what the heck Drew McCready was doing. He was trying to cover the bag at third as Kohler was going to third, and it'll be an infield single for Waybright. That was terrible defense by Drew McCready, and it's the 6th hit of the day for the Knights. I'm not sure what McCready's doing down there. He just kind of fell asleep again, but he was playing well behind the bag, and he's still only playing even with the bag as runners are on the corners, and you might expect Waybright to be on the move here from first to second with nobody out. And Belden Glasgow at the plate, who flew out to right. First pitch is in the dirt. Waybright would have had the bag stolen anyway. We'll credit him with a stolen base. As Deisler has not shown the ability to throw anybody out yet, although he hasn't had any good opportunity to. A couple RBIs waiting out there for Glasgow as the Knights try to bust it open early on in this ball game. There's a ball one high, or ball two high, I should say. So Reining is out of the game. It was a straight switch by Swanson, who comes on here for the Panthers. (2-0) at the letters, 3 balls and no strikes. Only one of the pitches Swanson has thrown has hit the zone, and it was bunted for a hit. The 6th Norwell hit of the day. That's only the second not for extra bases. There's ball 4 that missed at the letters, and Swanson has missed high on just about everything that'll load the bases. Still nobody out here in the second. Norwell already on top 5-0. And now Ian Clark steps in, who popped out shallow center to Jack James his first time up. First pitch from the lefty misses high, and he's just missing high with everything. I don't think Snider has any bullpen action. They do not. It's still all quiet down there after Swanson was down there for a while. And Mark Skelton didn't wait long to pull the plug on the starter, Bryson Reinig. Breaking ball misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. That would have been a strike had it been over the plate. And now time is called as Matt Eastman and the entire infield are going to come in and talk to Swanson, try to settle him down here as he tries to get back to work. Still has not recorded an out. Gave up bunt single to Waybright, although was not helped by his defense at all that time, and then offered a walk to Belden. Comes a 2-0. Fastball grounded towards third, stopped there by McCready, and they'll go to the plate to get one. So they'll get the force at the plate. And Clark is at first as he reaches on the fielder's choice, but no run scores. So Kohler is forced out 5-2. And everybody else moves up base. So base is still juiced here for Bohada with 1 away. There's the first pitch ball to Bohada, who has now missed on 8 of 10. And the only 2 pitches he threw for strikes were put in play by the Knights. Off speed, ball 2. Snider pitching today has struggled. The starter, Reine, gave up 5 hits. And that was in just an inning plus. And now Swanson can't find the zone. There's ball 3. And Bohada could be looking for a walk here. And he walked the first time up as well. So looking for his second walk of the day. Only walked 4 times coming in. There's ball 4. And the Knights will extend their lead here as Swanson walks Bohada on 4 pitches to force a run in. 6-0 the lead now for Norwell. And now here's Garrison Breggy, who doubled to right on a ground ball in the first inning. Cam Miller kind of was playing back and couldn't get over there in time. Fastball, low. Wanted that one. That was right towards the bottom of the knees, but missed just low. And you got to wonder what the plan here is for Snider as going forward if Swanson's not able to throw a strike. And he turned on it as Breggy turns out of the way. It's ball 2. He's missed on 6 in a row again. And has only found it twice on 15 pitches. 2-0 here. Pops it up into right. It should be playable for Cam Miller. The runner should tag. He will make the catch. And Belden will tag from third and score. Clark will tag from second and advance to third. It's an RBI on a sac fly for Breggy. And Norwell now leads at 7-0. So Breggy's able to get the job done on the sacrifice. Be an RBI for him. Bohada remained at first there. Put runners on the corners now with 2 out. And an opportunity for Caden Mann as the Knights have played 3 more here in the second after 4 in the first to make it a 7-0 ball game. There's a ball in the dirt, and it'll skip away from Deisler, and Clark will cross the plate, and Bohada trying for third. Here comes the throw, and he slides around the tag. He's in there safely. The second time a Knight has gone 2 bases on a wild pitch, and now he's at third in prime position to add to the lead, which is now 8-0. One 1-0 to Mann. Misses high, ball 2. That is now 15 of 18 balls thrown by Swanson, and the only 3 that he has found the zone on have been as follows: a bunt single, a fielder's choice on a ground ball, and a sac fly. So the 3 times he's hit the zone have been because Norwell has offered at it and put the ball in play. Mann doubled, by the way, his first time up, right over the center fielder. He wanted to take a rip at it, but he watched it go by for ball 3. Costello waits on deck. Corbin does not look for walks for the Knights. He's only walked once this year. Here comes the 3-0, and he hammers it again towards center. Going back is Jack James, and it's over his head into the wall again. It's going to be extra bases for Mann, his second double of the day, and he rips a 3-0 pitch into center field. That was going to be ball 4 for a double, and it's 9-0, the 7th Norwell hit of the day. This has become a blowout quickly for a team that just beat Carroll on Saturday. This is their first game, and that was in the second game of that doubleheader, so losing all their momentum now. And I think this is going to be a pinch runner. Might be a courtesy runner still. Caden Mann is going to be replaced by Logan House out there, but Mann's day might be done on the mound as the Knights will no longer need him. It's already 9-0. He's thrown just 45 pitches, but the Knights just do not need him. More than likely the rest of the day. Costello grounded out to short. 6-3, first time up. Takes a pitch in the dirt. It's going to be another wild pitch as it bounces toward the dugout. Deisler not able to smother it. And House gets third. This is the best Norwell's looked on offense all season long. They've already tallied 7 hits with 2 outs here in the second. And it's 9-0. Still pitching a shutout on defense. No hits yet for the Panthers. 1-0. Fouled out of play. Over the screen. Knights have still made contact with every strike Swanson has thrown on 22 pitches. Swanson comes set, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Costello took a big rip at it. Tried to clobber it. Stands at the back of the box. It's going to be a 1-2 pitch coming to Corbin Costello. And here it comes. It's popped up into shallow center. Coming on Jack James. He should have it, and he does. And that'll retire the side. So Costello is out for the second time, but the Knights get 5 more on a total of 4 hits in the inning, and they leave 1. We are through 2 complete. The Knights have a blowout on their hands. They lead 9-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings. We're also providers of custom rapid weight loss programs. Lose weight fast now, 20, 30, 40 pounds, with a doctor-supervised weight loss system. To learn more or schedule an appointment, call Corrective Chiropractic today at 260-353-1400. Serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Charlie James to lead it off here in the third for Snider, and he takes the first pitch breaking ball at the knees for a strike call. Man has thrown 45 pitches through 2, 28 for strikes. There's strike 2 on a back-to-back curveballs. Quickly back to the mound and has his sign. The 0-2 and Charlie James' first at bat of the day is a fastball that he lines towards right field. It's going to be Snider's first hit of the afternoon. So Norwell got 5 more in that inning on a number of Snider wild pitches, but more importantly, 4 hits. Snider pitching has now thrown 4 wild pitches, and on 2 of those, a base runner has taken an extra base, which means 2 bags instead of 1. A pitch in the dirt, but blocked nicely by Ian Clark behind the dish. Jack James at the plate, who struck out swinging his first time up to lead off the ball game. Charlie James not looking to run over there at first. The 1-0 grounded towards the hole at second, and it's through the infield for a base hit. It's back-to-back singles to lead off the third inning here for Snider. And here's Dominic Deisler now. That's not before Andy McLean is going to jog out to the mound quickly and talk things over with his infield just to calm things down and give man a moment to recollect, as he's given up back-to-back hits to lead off the third inning for the Panthers, who are trying to climb back into it after trailing 9-0 now in the top of the third inning. 4 in the first, 5 in the second for Norwell. So Ian Clark returns to the dish, and Cade Mann back on the bump for the Knights. With runners at first and second, nobody out. Deisler grounded out 6-3. Ground ball do wonders here for the Knights. Here's a fastball. Hot up of the knees, called a strike. Man checks James at second. Comes back with another fastball. This one's low. Ball and a strike now. Snider feeling like they did not get that pitch in the last couple innings. That ball did appear to be at the very bottom of the zone. 1-1. Breaking ball bent in, but it was high. 2 balls and a strike. That broke a lot late. Too late, in fact. Crossed the plate near his neck and finished below the belt. Fastball, call a strike, outer edge. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Deisler. With nobody out here in the top of the third. And Swanson waiting on deck, the new pitcher for the Panthers. Man will step off, get another sign. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Deisler. It's in the dirt. It hits Clark in the mask. Going towards third is going to be James, and both runners will move up on the wild pitch. That's not the place you wanted to have a wild pitch, and it's ball 3 as well. And if Deisler's able to draw a walk here, it would load the bases. Cole Lewison is in the bullpen for the Knights as they try to get some action. Payoff pitch coming to Deisler. It's lined towards center field, right at Kohler, though, as he backpedals and makes the grab. And now the throw will come to third. It will be cut off. It'll be an RBI sac fly for Dominic Deisler. Snider's on the board. It's 9-1 as Jack James took third on the play as well.
Hey, good piece, Dom. Keep hitting it hard, baby.
So Snider has finally found a way to kind of make things happen on offense. There's ball 1 low to the batter. I should say it is Swanson now. Reining, of course, was subbed out of the game. Strike call at the belt, outer edge. And Snider has put the ball in play a lot here this inning. A couple of hard hit balls as well. And they had been pretty good at the plate. They just hadn't been able to find anything in play. That smoked Swanson up and in. It went over his head, and he bailed out of there quickly. 2-1 now. Interesting situation. Swanson throws left and bats right for the Panthers. There's a fastball in the dirt. And if you're man, you've got to throw a strike to Swanson here, who has not even looked to swing the bat yet. And he missed with a fastball. Can't do that to Swanson. And that'll put runners on the corners on the walk. And we'll have another courtesy runner now. It's Lanson Schock back out there, the senior for the Panthers. This is a Snider team that has 8 seniors on the squad. A number of them start here. This ball hit towards right field, a base hit into right. And that'll score another run. That'll make it 9-2. And it's the third hit of the inning for the Panthers. And they're trying to get back into the ball game here. Schock took second. Eastman with the base hit. And how both sides trying to crank out the offense. The Knights might need a whole lot more. First pitch is a strike to Cam Miller. And this is going to be, I can almost guarantee you, the last inning, if he makes it, for Mann, because he's already at 63 pitches. A 1. Called strike 2. And Miller is behind now after taking the first 2 pitches. Grounded out 4-3 first time up. As the wind picks up here. Payoff, or the 0-2, I should say, is a wild pitch. No, it's not, because the runner didn't advance. Not sure why Schock didn't have a good secondary. Probably should have been at third in that situation, as it got away from Clark, but they bail the Knights out. So it's 1-2 here to Cam, with Drew McCready waiting on deck for the Panthers, and 2 runs already across there in the inning. It's a breaking ball, grounded up the middle. Brady flips to Waybright for 1. And they're going to try to backpick to third, and they missed him. Belden missed the tag at third, and very fortunate is Lanson Schock, as that was a great play by Waybright, as he knew that he was not going to get Cam Miller running down the line. So he decided to fake it and then backpick to third, and they would have had him, but he missed the tag. So to put runners on the corners here, he reaches on the fielder's choice. And Drew McCready, the batter, struck out looking. He calls time, and Mann will step off. So man trying to strand a couple of base runners here after allowing 2 in the inning on 3 hits. Snider's already left 2. They were both on walks. And the first pitch is a fastball. It's popped up behind the plate. Clark will give chase, but it'll fall back out of play. It's a 9-2 ball game, top of the third. We are crawling along this afternoon. We're already 51 minutes in, and we're only in the top of the third. It's a good thing the days are getting longer. Even after a 5:30 start, actually a little late, too. That just missed. Might have been inside, but was definitely going to be a strike as it crossed. And there's a swing and a miss. 1-2.
Stick your nose on it. Let's go. Win the battle. Come on, kid. Fight for 2 here.
1-2. Just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Might have been inside again. Can't tell in or out here at Norwell, but that's certainly, that's right at the mid-thigh. That's a strike. 2-2. That's in the dirt, and it'll fill the count now. So that pitch must be missing inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cam Miller at first, and Al Anson Shock at third. Runners will get a jump start, payoff pitch. Called strike 3, and McCready, not sure what he's waiting for as he strikes out looking for the second time today. So Snider will come up with 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the third. Knights leading 9-2 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org. It's Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Only $1 per game and 50 cents for shoes from 3 to 6 every Friday. Parents, don't forget the Bowling Center hosts birthday parties as well as company parties. The Bowling Center, located at 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton with 22 lanes, leagues for youth, men, and women, and a full snack shop. Enjoy Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton.
Now welcome back to Norwell, bottom of the third here this afternoon. Knights leading 9-2 after man surrendered a couple in the top of the inning to the Panther hitters, and it'll be Levi Leidig to lead it off again here in the third for the Knights. Norwell put up a 5 spot in the bottom of the second on crooked numbers in both the first and the second. And there's ball 2. And Swanson has missed on 19 of his 26 pitches here to start his outing this afternoon. The starter, Bryson Reinig, was chased very early with nobody out in the second inning, as Deisler did not squeeze it but gets the benefit of the strike call, which was right at the knees, but Leidig doubled his first time up to left center in the gap. There's ball 3. Still Norwell bullpen action down there. It's Garrison Braggy now for the Knights. There was Cole Lewison warming up down there for a time. And Leidig's ahead 3-1. Strike call, top of the zone. And it'll fill the count. Leidig has the most strikeouts on the team with 11 in 11 games. Has batted at the 9th spot all season long. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Leidig was way out in front of it. And that'll be the first out of the inning. It's the first time a Norwell batter has struck out today. And it comes from the strikeout leader. And Caleb Kohler steps in now, top of the order, bats for the third time here in the inning. Squares to bunt, pops it up, foul territory back to the screen. Kohler has doubled and homered to about the exact same spot. The double just kind of got in the gap, and the homer went right over the regional champion sign, if you're familiar with the ballpark here at Norwell. 0-1, Swanson into the line. The southpaw delivers a breaking ball that misses high. Man is almost certainly done, and probably going to be Garrison Braggy now. 72 pitches through 3, so not an efficient day for him, but it only gave up 2. That ball is popped up in the air. Shallow left, coming on the left fielder Jeffrey Tolbert to make the grab. 2 away. So Kohler gets under a pitch for the first time today, but that average is definitely going up. He's got a couple RBIs already today. He already has the most on the team and had his 3rd and 4th extra base hits. 3rd double and 1st homer of the year. Now Zwaybright steps into the box. Garrett walked and had a bunt single last time. He's reached twice. The benefit of the third baseman McCready playing way back last time, but probably won't do it here with 2 out. 2-0. As Swanson has missed high on both of the pitches to Waybright here. Ball 3 inside. Amy Gagline has been a little tight at times today, but pitcher's just not been able to find the zone for Snider. Yeah, it's going to be a 4-pitch walk with 2 gone to Waybright. His 2nd walk of the day. And it's Swanson's 3rd free base issued. For Belton Glasgow, who was 0 for 1, reached once last time on a walk. Strike call on the outer edge at the belt. Belden flew out to deep right, and Cam Miller made a basket catch out there at the track first time up. Breaking pitch called strike 2. Glasgow turning. And it bent right in there at the knees for a strike. 2 strikes. Waybright could be on the move. And they'll try a pickoff throw. Swanson sensing the same thing. Waybright had his 4th stolen base in 5 tries early on in this game. There he goes. 0-2 is outside. Here comes the throw down to second. Not in time. 2nd stolen base of the day for Waybright. And a runner now in scoring position for Belden. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Waybright out at second for the Knights here. Bottom of the 3rd. It's an off-speed pitch that's up and out. 2-2 now. Swanson's thrown 41 pitches in 2+ innings of work. Or actually, 1 2/3. He's yet to get to the 2-inning mark. Way high, and that one's going to go straight back to the screen as Deisler barely able to get a glove on it. It'll fill the count, and Waybright will take 3rd on the benefit of the 5th wild pitch issued by Snider pitching today. So, Belden gets a chance for an RBI with a 3-2 count, 2 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Knights looking to get a run back. He fouls it straight back to the screen. Belden's got a pretty long swing, but he's got some power to it. As we have hit the 1 hour mark in this ball game, we're not even out of the 3rd. Payoff pitch again. He pops it up in foul territory on the infield, and that's going to be obstruction. Or it's going to be offensive interference here by Belden Glasgow, and he's going to be out as he just kind of put it right on the runner, Matt Eastman. Just kind of plowed right over him. Eastman was standing on the line waiting for the baseball, and that's going to be interference. So that'll retire the side. Belden pops out. We're through 3. Norwell, for the first time today, does not score in an inning. They still lead 9-2 as we go to the 4th on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sport, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension? Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Norwell, top of the fourth. Norwell leading 9-2, and the new pitcher for the Knights is Cole Lewison. On the air, he's appearing in his 8th game in just the 12th Norwell has played this year, so an everyday pitcher for the Knights. He's gone 15 1/3 innings, a record of 1-1, was charged with the loss in Friday's game here at home. An ERA of 3.20 and 11 strikeouts to 5 walks, so it's been an efficient year so far for the everyday reliever Cole Lewison, who on the year does have a single save. It came in the Leo win on the road. Knights came back after trailing twice by 2 runs in that game. He'll pitch to the bottom third of the order here in the inning. Jeffrey Tolbert to lead it off. It's pop-up foul territory back towards the wall and out of play. And that'll relieve Caden Mann. Mann, though, stays in the game and goes to left field for the Knights. And now there's some discussion. I think he called a balk. Yeah, Jamie Gagline has called for a balk here. Not sure what the issue was, and if it's a quick pitch, you normally get a warning on that sort of thing, and Cole Lewison is going to be charged with the balk. So it'll be ball 1. No, they're well, I don't know. He's trying to show Cole Lewison something on the mound. And Cole kind of shaking his head as he walks off the back of the mound. So it'll be a ball and a strike, I believe. Here to the batter, Jeffrey Tolbert. You don't see that called all that often. 1-1 pitch. Fastball, called a strike, just above the knees. Right over the heart of the plate. Breaking ball splits the plate in half and finishes right at the bottom of the knees. And it's a called strike 3, and Tolbert's out of there, who walked first time up, and there's one away now. It's 5th strikeout now for Norwell pitching. Mann recorded 4 of them. There's Cole Lewison. Jacob Kaufman as Lewison delivering the pitch. Cole on the year gets his 12th strikeout. He just works so quick as well. There's a ball. 1-1 here to Jacob Kaufman. Breaking pitch, fouled out of play, 1-2. Lewison into the line. The 1-2. In the dirt. It's not a bad spot for a 1-2 pitch. So Mann finishes the day allowing 2 runs on 3 hits on 72 pitches. Ball lined towards the right side. Diving stop made by Bohatti. He gets to his feet and flips to Lewison for the out. A great defensive effort by the first baseman, Bohatti, for the second out of the inning. Well, it goes into the book as a ground out 3-1, but a much more spectacular play than that. Robs Kaufman of a base hit. Bohatti went to his right, diving to make the stop. The ball went in and out of the glove, but he was able to get back to his feet and find the baseball and shovel to Lewison for the out. James takes the first pitch high. James singled to right. Charlie James, that is. Pops this pitch up right side. Same spot, but this time it's in the air. Waybright on the infield dirt. Takes a step back to haul it in. The side is retired. A quick 1-2-3 fourth inning for Cole Lewison. We're through 3.5. It's 9-2 Norwell. WellsCountyVoice.com.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
Welcome back to Norwell, bottom of the fourth. Knights leading 9-2. Here is Ian Clark, Christian Bohata, Garrison Braggy, middle third of the order due up for Norwell. Clark fouls the first pitch away, offered by Swanson, who's out there for his third inning of work. 2 runs, 3 hits, 4 left for Snider. 9 runs on 7 hits, and 3 left for the Knights. Breaking pitch missed down. Ball and a strike to Clark. Lewison came in and threw an 11-pitch fourth, shutting down the Panthers. But I can't imagine he'll go past 35 pitches, as that's the limit to pitch the next day. Knights probably want to use him if they need him tomorrow at New Haven. It's grounded foul, 1-2 to Clark. Norwell on the road at New Haven tomorrow for their third conference game, trying to go to 3-0 as they won last week 5-4 over Leo on the road and 10-0 against Belmont to go to 2-0. There's ball 2. Adams Central in the middle of the week, followed by another conference game here at home, East Noble on Thursday. Doubleheader against Bluffton Saturday, starting at 10 a.m. 2-2, misses just high, maybe a little out, and it'll run the count full here to Ian Clark, who's 0 for 2 today. Fly out and reached on a fielder's choice. Ground ball to third with the bases loaded. The 3-2 pitch, fouled straight back. Clark stays in there. Wind still blowing out pretty hard this afternoon. Not too bad, but enough that if you can get one up in the jet stream, it'll carry it out of here. And that pitch is above the head of Ian Clark's leadoff walk issued by Swanson. Ian's aboard. 73 degrees at game time today, and not a cloud in the sky. It's 100% sunshine as that sun continues to go down in the west. The last time Snider came here, this game got dark. It went to 8 innings. It was almost a 3-hour game, and ended up finishing hard to see the baseball. Bohata squares to bunt and bunts it foul. And kind of talking about that a little more, the 8th inning fly ball that won the game essentially for Norwell. Middleton walked it off. It got over the head of the right fielder. I could not see the baseball. I mean, we're talking about the lights here in the press box reflecting. There was a slash play was on as Bohata squared to bunt. McCready was charging hard from third. Then he pulled back and was looking to hit it, but the pitch was in the dirt. Quick pick-off throw sends Clark back diving in. A ball and a strike to the batter, Christian. And, it was just a situation where we were shocked that that game continued in the level of light there was. That's ground ball. Could be 2. Shoveled to second for 1. Relay to first and easy. 6-4-3 double play. James Kaufman Eastman, 6-4-3. 2 gone. And it wipes the runner off the base path. First pitch to Brady is fouled away. Mann waits on deck for the Knights. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Swanson has kind of settled in after a rocky start. 5 hits allowed by the starter, Bryson Reinig. 1-1 to Breggy. Double sack fly. 1 for 1 today. 2-1 now. Breggy flew a 2-0 pitch to the right fielder, Cam Miller. Well deep enough to score the run from third. There's ball 3. Top of the order due up for Snider in the bottom of the fourth, or the top of the fifth, I should say. This game kind of picking up pace as we move along. There's ball 4 at the letters. Breggy's on for the 3rd time today. And that is the 5th walk of the day issued by Swanson. There's Cade Mann now, 2 for 2. Couple of doubles to center field. Drove in a few runs. It's been a nice day so far for Caden. 3 driven in. 2 on the first one. And 1 on the most previous double. There goes the runner, and he flies this pitch towards right center field. Going over is Miller to his right to make the grab, and the side is retired. Brady comes up with a 2-out walk. The Knights leave him. We're through 4. It's 9-2 Norwell on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Cole Lewison back out on the bunt to face the top of the Snider order here in the top of the 5th inning. Norwell still leading by 7. They built that lead. It was as big as 9-0 in the 3rd inning, actually through 2. It was 9-0. 4 in the first for the Knights and 5 in the second. Snider answered with 2 of their own in the 3rd off starter Caden Mann. And Jack James will lead it off here, 1 for 2, strikeout single. It's a Snider team that came into the ball game with a record of 7-7. They were 17-13 last year, 9-4 in the SAC, and have won the sectional 2 out of the last 3 years, falling in the first game of regionals in both 2017 and 2015. First pitch misses to Jack James, who takes the first pitch down. Just missed low. Lewison threw just 11 pitches in that first inning work in the 4th. He dives at a pitch and flies it into shallow right. Leidig has a beat on it. 1 gone on 2 pitches. Lewison is just a guy that pitches to contact. Doesn't strike out a lot of guys, but has a lot of movement. Throws a lot of balls for strikes. Does not walk hardly any batters. Dominic Deisler now in the box for the Panthers. First pitch misses up, and a lot of those are first pitch strikes. It's worth noting. And Lewison's able to get ahead of a lot of hitters. Ground out sacrifice fly for Deisler today. Drove in the first run for the Panthers, and he lines this one towards second baseman over the head of Waybright into center field for another base hit. Oh, and the throw gets away coming to the infield. He missed the cutoff. Not sure what Kohler was doing. And that'll be an error on Caleb. It'll be the first error of the game for the Knights, and it'll allow Deisler to take second. It's the first error of the day for either team. So the courtesy runner here for Jack James is Caleb Roper. Well, the batter now is Swanson. Caleb Roper out there. He cannot be a courtesy runner. You can't do that. It's got to be a pinch runner. Jack James can come back into the ball game, though. There's a strike call. Got to be the pitcher of record for it to be a courtesy runner. So it's 1-1 here to Swanson. Roper led off Dietzler singling to center and then reaching second on the air. It was the fourth Snider hit of the day. 9 runs, 7 hits in air now for the Knights. Caleb Kohler committing his second error of the season. 1-1, fastball fouled out of play. The only player to have more than 2 errors on the team is Belden over there at third, and he's got 3. So the Knights have been great on defense all year. Only had 12 errors coming in 11 games, and they had kind of clumped them together in ball games. 4 errors at Heritage, then went on a 6-game streak without an error. Committed 3 against Carroll last ball game on Friday. There's ball 2 in the dirt to Swanson. Matt Eastman waits on deck here for the Panthers. The 2-2. Fastball, swing and a miss, blew it by him for the second out. Swanson is just a strikeout waiting to happen, as doesn't swing hardly at any pitches, but missed that one by a lot. Walked the first time up, man lost him. And Eastman now, 1 for 2, strikeout, single. RBI opportunities. Roper's got a big lead out there at second. Knight's not holding him on hard. Takes the first pitch just low. Jack James did go to the bullpen for Snider, here as he may enter. Lewison has bluffed a couple of times to second here in the inning. The 1-0 to Eastman. Fastball popped up towards the screen, out of play. It's the top of the dugout here on the first base side.
Good time, Rope. Watch yourself.
There's a 1-1 count on the batter. Caleb Roper out at second, the pinch runner. Off speed, didn't break in the zone, and he left it high, 2-1. Snider's had a couple of back-to-back 17-win seasons, and that followed up a winning record in 2015 as well. Double-digit wins all 3 years. This pitch line towards left field, a base hit, and it got by, man. That'll be extra bases now for Matt Eastman as he heads to second. That'll be a single and an error, but it will give Eastman an RBI. It's the second error of the inning by the Knights. It's 9-3. So Norwell's outfield has committed a couple of errors here in the inning. And that'll force a conference by Ian Clark. It was the 5th hit of the day for the Panthers, the second for Eastman. Cam Miller, the batter, the right fielder, 0 for 2. Ground out, reached on a fielder's choice. First pitch is popped up into center. This will be playable for Kohler. Stares into it as he reaches into the sun and has to go down to a knee to make the catch. So the outfield was a little shaky in the inning for Norwell. They give up one on a couple of hits and a couple of errors. The Panthers leave one in scoring position. We are through 4.5. The Knights still lead at 9-3 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Cole Lewison will lead things off for the Knights as he entered the game for Corbin Costello in his spot and grounds the first pitch towards short, backhanded by Charlie James. And Cole Lewison is out on one pitch.
Good job, Swanson.
So Snider has really settled in since the second inning, and the Knights' offense has gone very quiet. 9 runs on 7 hits, now 2 errors on the ball game. 3 runs on 5 hits for Snider. And here's the bottom of the order, Levi Leidig. Squares to bunt, first pitch, pops it up. Back to the screen. Oh, 1, little chopper towards third in foul territory. No bounce foul. McCready was there. Let it bounce by him towards the bag. Garrison Braggy back to the bullpen for the Knights. We'll see how much more Cole Lewison gets work in today. He does have 25 pitches, and remember the 35 pitch count. If you get past that mark, you can't pitch tomorrow. That was a pitch in the dirt. Leidig has doubled in this game and struck out.
Back on it. Here you go.
The 1-2. There's ball 2. It skipped in again. A couple of pitches have bounced in for Swanson, who has thrown a lot more strikes since missing on 15 of his first 17. Now 26 of 66 have been strikes. There's a swing and a miss. The pitch was in the dirt. He'll have to throw to first to complete the strikeout. Leidig again strikes out on a pitch in the dirt. And he's out of there for the second time today on strikes. His 13th of the year. And Caleb Kohler, the top of the order, now steps in. Homer, double flyout. Homered on the first at bat of the offense for the Knights today. Takes the first pitch on the outer edge for a called strike. Kohler's gone to left center each of his 3 at bats today. And off speed, called strike 2. Caleb does lead the team in walks, so he sees a lot of pitches. But did talk about wanting to be more aggressive here at the plate going forward. Grounds this pitch up the middle, and it's bobbled by the shortstop Charlie James, and it'll be an E6 as James went to his left and just kind of went in and out of the glove. So it'll be a 2-out error, allowing Kohler to reach.
Good job.
And here's Waybright. Yeah, the Snider coaching staff encouraging Swanson as he got the ground ball he wanted, and that pitch hits Waybright. So now this has become an inning where the Knights might have something to get going with 2 gone. Snider still trails it by 6, but they're trying to get back into the ball game. That pitch slipped out of Swanson's hands and ran kind of high and tight. I think grazed him on either the arm or the shoulder. And he'll face Belden Glasgow with 2 gone. Belden, on the day, is 0 for 2. Flew out to deep right first time up, walked second time, popped up to the right side, and the first baseman, Eastman, was right on the line, and Belden ran right through him, and it was called batter-runner interference. First pitch misses high to Belden. So after a ground ball, which looked like it was going to end the inning, Charlie James booted it, and then Swanson hit Waybright on the next pitch. All speed, ball 2. We'll likely see Garrison Brady come out for the 6th, maybe the 7th for Norwell. There's ball 3, and Swanson kind of struggling to get through the 5th inning here after retiring the first 2 batters with relative ease. This will be his 75th pitch of the afternoon. And it's high, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to load the bases. All of the base runners for Norwell have reached with 2 out. And we'll have a quick pitching visit here by the Snider coaching staff. While they do that, we'll take a quick break and return. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Two gone here in the 5th, and the base is loaded for Ian Clark, who's 0 for 2 today. Takes the first pitch low. It gets away from the catcher. Here comes the runner. Kohler towards the plate, and he's sliding in safely on the wild pitch. And the Knights played another run. It's their 10th of the day. And Swanson really fell apart there after getting the first 2 batters. And the inning's not over. Everybody moves up a bag. Now Waybright at 3rd, Glasgow at 2nd. Still 2 outs. And a 1-0 count to Ian Clark. Diesler has just had a tough day behind the plate, but the pitchers haven't helped him out. He flies this one towards center. A little bit deep. Jack James backpedals a couple of steps and will haul it in for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Knights load the bases. They get one on a wild pitch unearned as Kohler reached on the air. We're through 5 complete. It's Norwell 10, Snider 3. On WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
It's Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Only $1 per game and 50 cents for shoes from 3 to 6 every Friday. Parents, don't forget the Bowling Center hosts birthday parties as well as company parties. The Bowling Center, located at 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton with 22 lanes, leagues for youth, men, and women, and a full snack shop. Enjoy Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality First Home Improvements.
welcome back to Norwell. Top of the sixth. We've got a lot of defensive changes now. Garrison Bragy's going to come to the mound for the Knights. Caleb Kohler comes in from center to play short. Caden Mann comes in from left to play first. Christian Bohatis pushed out to right. Levi Leidig moves over to center, and Corbin Costello re-enters the game in left field. So those are the defensive changes for the Knights, if you can keep track of all of those. Garrison on to pitch for the third time this year. He's thrown in 4 innings and an ERA of 1.75, 6 strikeouts to 2 walks. And the leadoff batter will be Drew McCready, then Tolbert and Kaufman, 6, 7, 8 here in the order for the Panthers. First pitch offered now, and Jamie Gagline steps out of the box again, as apparently not ready for play. And we'll see if he calls a balk here. I don't know. It's similar to what Cole Lewison did his first time. Braggy was into the line too quick. Man, Jamie Gagline is talking about it here. Not sure if he's going to charge him with the balk or not. I guess not. At least there was no indication of one. So now we're ready to go. McCready back in the box. First pitch misses high. McCready has struck out looking twice today. Ball 2. Bragy's got to throw a couple of strikes here to McCready, who has just not even looked to hit so far today. The third baseman for the Panthers. There's a strike call, bottom of the knees. Swanson out 77 pitches on the day for the Panthers. We are on the top of the sixth. Strike 2 called, bottom of the knees. And again, McCready takes the first 2 strikes. Two coming to Drew. This ball grounded towards short. First ball he's put into play today. Kohler to his left and gets him by half a step. Nice play by Caleb Kohler. McCready's got some pretty good speed. Nearly beat that out on a routine grounder. But Kohler back to his familiar position at short. Has played center field this season for the Knights, but played 2 years of shortstop for Norwell. So one away here to start off the top of the sixth inning. It'll be Jeffrey Tolbert to bat, 0 for 1, walk, and reached on a fielder's choice. Takes the first pitch, lift his leg as the pitch was down and in. There's a strike right at the knees, offered by Braggy. A lot of fastballs here from Garrison. That's what we see most often from him. It's his best pitch. The 1-1. Popped up foul territory out of play. That's where Tolbert has gone on the majority of his foul balls today. Right side out of play. 94 minutes into the ball game, started a few minutes late. It was a 5:30 scheduled start, so a late night here at the ballpark. Swing and a miss. That was a good pitch. Might have caught a piece, but it was held on by Clark, and it's first strikeout for Garrison. 2 gone. And here's Jacob Kaufman. Kaufman, the second baseman, 0 for 2, fly out, ground out today. Fly out to the left fielder. The ground out right towards Bohata. Took a hit away from him on a diving stop. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. A few swings and misses now. Logan House out to the bullpen for the Knights, as he may enter the game. Might not, depending on how Braggy does here in this inning. Want to use as few pitchers as possible, but also want to keep everybody available. And that hit Kaufman right on the top of the head. Right off the helmet. Just kind of grazed him. Didn't hit him all that hard. Base umpire Tommy Muth checking on Kaufman to make sure he's okay. And he is. It didn't really hit him that hard, but nevertheless, can't be too careful with balls that hit the head area, especially with the research that has come out over the past number of years concussion protocol, a fairly new concept still in IHSAA and in high school athletics. Strike one to Charlie James, the 9-hitter. 1 for 2, single and a flyout today. Single came in his last at bat. That pitch lined towards right field, and Bohat will have to play it on a hop. Looked like he might have had a chance to come get the baseball, and Coach McLean's thinking the same thing, but Bohat put the brakes on and fielded on a hop with 2 out. So it'll be a base hit for Charlie James, his second of the day, and it'll put 2 runners on with 2 out.
Go, Jack. Come on, Jackie.
So Norwell leading 10-3 here in the top of the 6th inning. And Jack James, the leadoff batter, will call time. Brady wasn't taking all that long, but called time anyway, made him step off. James is 1 for 3, single, strikeout, flyout today. Takes the first pitch at the bottom of the knees for a strike.
We'll leave that down.
Brady now with a longer look in. Has the sign, comes set, checks the runner at second. Twice. Takes a longer look. Now finally lifts the leg and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. James was off balance and took a wave at it. No balls, 2 strikes now. Charlie James out at first. Jacob Kaufman at second. 2 out. Here in the top of the 6th of a 10-3 game. Ball low, fastball. They're coming back to first. Man was off the bag. They've got James caught up in a rundown, and they tag him out. It's a pickoff, and Clark does it for the second time in 2 weeks, and that'll retire the side. The pitch was down, so James will come back to the plate to start the top of the 7th. We are through a 5.5 innings here as we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Norwell 10, Snider 3 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to Norwell, bottom of the 6th. Knights leading 10-3 after plating one on a wild pitch in the 5th inning with the bases loaded. Snider left a base runner. Charlie James was picked off, caught between first and second, I believe 2-3-4, if I'm not mistaken, on the putout. It was either Kohler or Waybright that applied the tag to get him. And it'll be Christian Bohata to lead off the inning here for the Knights. Takes the first pitch low. Bohata has walked twice and grounded out in this ball game. There's a strike just below the belt. An hour and 40 minutes into the contest. Bottom of the 6th inning of Norwell taking a 9-0 lead early and has held about the same margin since. Snider answered with 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. 2-1 to Christian with Breggy and Mann due up here in the 6th inning for the Knights. 5, 6, 7 in the order. There's ball 3. Swanson in danger of walking his 7th batter of the day. And he does, as it misses at the letters. And Christian is on with his 3rd walk of the day. That's now 7 on the season. And here's Garrison Breggy with nobody out. Double sack fly and a walk today. Reached base all three times as Breggy. Garrison's put everything to the right side today. As normal. Not a dead pull hitter, but puts it to the right side a lot. Takes ball 1 away. Swanson now at 83 pitches, and only 32 have found the zone today. Hence the 7 walks. Christian running on the play. The pitch is high. Throw down to second. Skips over the bag, or a better throw would have had Bohada by a couple of steps, but it will go down as a stolen base for Christian. His second of the year. That makes him 2 for 3 on the bases this year. Deisler has not had a very good day behind the plate for the Panthers. 2-0. In the dirt, ball 3, and there is no bullpen action for Snider. Swanson probably out there for the remainder of the day, as Snyder's got to figure with just 1 at bat left, trailing by 7. Not looking to use any more pitchers, and a couple SAC games coming up this week. There's a strike at the belt on the outer half. Breggy looking to drive in another run today. Does have an RBI on that double. 3-1, or actually on the sac fly, not on the double. And he takes ball 4 high, and it'll put 2 runners aboard as Swanson starts off the inning with back-to-back walks. We're going to have a pitching change here in the bottom of the 6th. Swanson will not make it out of the 6th inning. We'll take a break and return with those changes on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us. Each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bottom of the 6th, 10-3 Norwell, and Jack James is going to be the new arm on the mound for the Panthers. The righty comes in from center field, trades places with Swanson. Jack James was in the bullpen for a time, and I think there might have been a mix-up in that situation on the courtesy runner deal. Doesn't matter now, but Swanson, I think, was pinch run for. They tried to use a courtesy runner and take him out to warm him up in the bullpen, and that was the situation there, which you cannot do. But he did say courtesy runner and whatever. It doesn't matter at this point. It's a 10-3 ball game, but a little befuddled here in the press box. Sometimes the changes are not well communicated in high school baseball in Indiana, so we do our best. The batter will be Caden Mann when Jack James is ready to go, and he is. Gets a fist bump from the first baseman, Matt Eastman. The Knights need 3 to finish early here, and they've got a chance to do it. They've got a couple of base runners on with nobody out to lead off the 6th inning. They have not scored save for 1 time since the 5th, and that was on a wild pitch with the bases loaded. Mann is 2 for 3, a pair of doubles, 3 RBIs, and a fly out to right his last time up. Grounds the first pitch right back up the middle into center field for a base hit, and getting the stop sign at third is Christian Bohada. Now he's going to try to score, and he will. Bohada will score. That'll make it 11-3. On the base hit from Mann. And we'll give him an RBI.
James, you go. All right, way to pound zone. Let's go.
Well, he won't be credited with an RBI, and the reason is Kelby Waybright's in the press box. So it would have loaded the bases. Bohada had gotten the stop sign and advances to the plate on the air. It'll be the second error of the day for Snider. Now 2 for both teams. Runners on first and second here. It is a base hit, though, for Mann. And Logan House, the pinch hitter, flies it towards right field. It is caught out there by Cam Miller. The runner's tagging and heading to third, and Bragy's in with the slide. So that'll move the runner over with 1 away. So House flies out on the first pitch he sees. And Mann is still over there at first, so corners now. And if you're Snider, probably got to pull the infield in at some point, try to stay in the ball game. Still 11-3. 2 runs would do it here early. And Levi Leidig, the batter, with the top of the order looming on deck. And ground ball, not a real good option with Leidig's speed. First pitch is up and out to Levi, who has struck out twice and doubled in the ball game. That double came back in the second inning to lead off the action. He eventually came around to score 1 of 5 Norwell runs in that second inning. There's a strike call just above the knees. Be interesting to see whether Brady comes out for a second inning of work. He only had 16 pitches in that inning, in that 6th inning, but might be Logan House. He was in the pen. There's ball 2, outer edge. We have definitely picked up the pace since the 3rd inning. We were over an hour and still in the 3rd inning after 9 plated runs by the Knights and 2 in the top of the 3rd by Snider. We're an hour and 48 minutes in now. That ball's grounded foul towards 3rd, and leaving the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jack James has hit on 4 of 6 in the zone. Needs a strikeout here with 1 out and runners still on the corners for Norwell. And a wave and a miss. Leidig dives down and out. And it's his 14th strikeout of the year, most on the team. 3rd K of the day. So it'll be up to Caleb Kohler with 2 gone.
Get the big one here. Here we go. Gloves ready.
Well, after the live reveal today, we've got some major basketball news. We'll let you know after the at-bat here from Caleb Kohler, who is 2 for 4, a homer, a double, a fly-out, and reached on an error. There's ball 1 to Caleb. And it has been announced that Romeo Langford will be an Indiana Hoosier, which to me is not a surprise at this point. However, early in the process, it was looking like Vanderbilt was going to be the choice of the young man. It's popped up. Just announced as Mr. Basketball in a landslide vote last night, and Romeo picks IU in front of a packed gym, which was a public announcement today. Happened at 7 o'clock, and making his decision official. A ball and a strike here to Caleb. That ball ripped right towards the shortstop. A little Olay move by James, and it gets under his glove into left field. It'll be a base hit for Kohler, and Brady will score. It's 12-3 Norwell. That particular play is not up for debate. And here's Waybright now, who has reached 4 times today. Bunt single, pair of walks, hit by pitch his last time up. Chance to drive in the winning run. In the face of Caden Mann out there at second, takes a ball above the letters. But talking about Romeo, Langford, to me, the turning point in that recruiting process was when he decided to make his announcement be open to the public. You're subjecting yourself to a lot of hatred by Indiana fans if not picking Indiana as your school of choice. And so Indiana fans around the country rejoice, including in the press box here this evening. 2-0 to Garrett. And it's a strike call. Outer edge, bottom of the knees. I'll have a great opportunity to get to see Romeo in a number of games next year. And it'll be interesting to see how long the college days last for Romeo, who is likely to be a star as if all things go to plan. 2-1 misses outside. 3 balls and a strike to Garrett, who could get his third walk of the day. He's been issued 3 free passes already. 2 on a walk, once on being grazed in the left arm last time up. And Belden Glasgow waits on deck with 2 gone here in the 6th inning. There's ball 4. Waybright has his third walk of the day. It'll load the bases for Belden. So 2 outs won't force the infield to be in, as they have a force at any bag. But Norwell with the winning run out there at third. A wild pitch would do the trick, and there's been plenty of those by Snider pitching today. 6 of them to be exact. A couple of them have plated runs. Norwell has reached double digits for just the 3rd time this season. 14 at Heritage, 10 at Belmont. That game coming in 5 innings. Belden is 0 for 2 today. A couple of walks, called out for batter runner interference in one of his at-bats and flew out to right. Both balls he's put in play have been fly balls. A walk would do the trick too here. It's a ball from Jack James high. 8 of 16 now for strikes. Ball 2. Belden looking to end this game a half inning early today. Norwell looking to get the week started on the right foot in front of 6 games this week and 6 next. The 2-0. He rips it towards right field, down the line, a base hit. This is going to win the ball game. Belden Glasgow delivers with an RBI single in the bottom of the 6th, and the Knights will win it 13-3. We'll go ahead and tally up the final statistics and be back with the postgame show. Fly the W. The Knights win today.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
Wrapping things up here early at Norwell as the Knights win this one a half inning shy of a complete game. They win it 13-3 here this evening over Snider with a ton of hits early. And we are joined now post-game with head coach Andy McLean here of the Knights. And, Coach, your guys got the bats going early and never looked back after leading 9-0 after 2.
That's the kind of start you like to script, right? Start to a ball game. Beautiful day. Obviously, a nice ceremony there for your father and Christian's father, and just a nice situation there to honor those men, and just a nice start to 12 games in 14 days. It's going to we're looking forward to it. We're kind of looking forward to getting on a nice run and getting into our routine and rhythm here, but definitely an aggressive and confident approach at the plate and attacking, and and it's fun. I was talking with Christian and. I think maybe Garrison or they're on the bases there later. You want to you'd like to keep that the whole game, but it's baseball, and you get that going, and you think, okay, don't let up. How many times you see that you score a bunch of runs early, and then you don't tack too many on until late and all that good stuff. But that's just baseball, You know what I'm saying on that? You think, hey, you come out there and do that in the first 2 innings. Why not do it all 7? But it's just, the other team has something to do with that. Baseball has something to do with that. You just miss one, you pop it up. They make a good play, so forth. So real pleased with the start, and that's what that's the way we want to approach. Let's just taking it a week at a time here. Obviously, I have 2 conference games coming up with Adams Central in the middle, who got us last year and who has a good ball club. So just looking forward to one day at a time. Nice weather again tomorrow. Getting Christian Bohada on the mound there. Got Housey to back him up, but we also like what our pitching's doing. Besides that attacking offense, coming in and throwing strikes and letting our defense play and being able to be able to do some things on the mound makes it nice too. With Lewison's job, and then Brady, we were going to bring in House in there to close and didn't need to. So and run the bases aggressively. Great play by Caleb Kohler to score that late run. Garrett Waybright takes that ball in the dirt and advances. I mean, that's just our team. We emphasize the little things, and we did a lot of those well tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And Snider, a team that averaged 8 runs a game, and their offense at times showed some life. I mean, this is a team that's coming off a 6-5 win over Carroll in the second game of a doubleheader.
Yep.
So I think they kind of maybe come back to earth a little bit with the 7-7 record. But Snider has always been a team. There's been some real good contests between the Knights and the Panthers over the last few years. We talked about that a little bit throughout the course of the broadcast.
Got you. Yep.
But, a real quality win here tonight, I think. And then going into tomorrow's conference game, the only game on the road this week. And I think the feeling's got to be pretty good considering you cut yourself a half inning early as well and maybe save a few pitches.
Save Logan House, absolutely.
In a week where the arms are going to be important.
Absolutely.
That's
a great start on that point. No, well said, exactly. Yes,
so that'll do it here this afternoon. Norwell wins 13-3. Coach McLean, certainly a pleasure talking to you this afternoon.
Thanks.
And
Thanks, Derek.
Wish you the best of luck tomorrow at New Haven.
We'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you, sir. Yep. Thanks, Derek. Appreciate it.
As Norwell head coach Andy McLean joining us here in the postgame after this 13-3 victory. We'll go ahead and run through the final statistics now. Norwell went it in 6 innings. We'll start with Snider. For the Panthers, the hits came off the bats of Jack James, who was 1 for 3 with a single. Dominic Deisler was 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Matt Eastman 2 for 3 with a pair of singles and 2 RBI. And Charlie James 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run scored. On the mound today, Bryson Reinig is going to get the loss. He went just an inning plus and allowed 6 earned runs on 5 hits, 2 walks, no Ks, and all that coming on just 31 pitches. Swanson came in relief and went 4 innings of pretty quality baseball. Allowed 5 earned runs, 6 total on 2 hits, walked 8, struck out 2, and all that coming on 87 pitches, just 33 found the zone today for Swanson. Jack James came in the last inning of relief, 2/3 of an inning of work for him, and allowed an earned run on 3 hits, walked 1, struck out 1 on 18 pitches. For Norwell today, at the plate, they had a terrific day, tallying double-digit hit total in 10. Caleb Kohler gets 3 of those, 3 for 5, a single, a double, and a solo homer in the first inning. 3 driven in for him, and scored twice as well. Great day at the plate for Caleb, and did a nice job at both center and short today for the Knights. Garrett Waybright was 1 for 1, walked 3 times, hit once as well. That only hit was a bunt single. Excuse me, that came in his second at bat of the day. Scored twice as well. Belden Glasgow 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI and scored once as well. Ian Clark was 0 for 3 today and scored. Christian Bohada 0 for 1 but scored 3 times, walked 3 times, stole a bag and drove in 1. Garrison Breggy was 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI, walked twice, scored twice. Caden Mann 3 for 4. With a single, a pair of doubles, and 3 driven in and scored as well. Corbin Costello 0 for 2. Levi Leidig was 1 for 4 with a double and scored, and struck out 3 times as well. Logan House pinch hit. He was 0 for 1, and Cole Lewison was 0 for 1 as well. Both those guys going down on 1 pitch. Caden Mann, the starter today, goes 3 innings and allows just 2 earned runs on 3 hits, walked 3, struck out 4 on 72 pitches. Cole Lewison came in for 2 innings of relief work and allowed an earned run on 2 hits, no walks, 2 Ks, and all that coming on 25 pitches. And Garrison Breggy comes in for the 6th, and a pretty good inning for him, allowed just the 1 hit, struck out 1 as well. Snider comes up with 2 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th, for a total of 3 runs on 6 hits, 2 defensive errors, and left 6 aboard. Norwell with 4 in the 1st, 5 in the 2nd, 1 in the 5th, and 3 in the 6th, for a total of 13 on 10 hits, and committed 2 defensive errors as well, and left 9 aboard. They left the bases loaded there at the end because of the walk-off in fashion to win it in 6 innings. Today's game time, 1 hour and 54 minutes. Norwell wins 13-3 to improve to 8-4 on the season. Snider falls to 7-8. And New Haven on the road coming up tomorrow. The Knights looking to go to 3-0 in conference play. That'll do it here from Norwell. On behalf of Greg Van Meter and the entire Wells County Voice crew, this is Derek Decker saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.